Hey everyone. Recently I put a picture up of this truck on Facebook, and a lot of people were asking about it, and some wanted to know exactly what I did to it to change it from its originally built WC-18 to now a cargo truck. So it was an ambulance, and now it's a truck. And the reason why it's been changed is because it was basically just parts when I got it, a chassis with an engine in it, and some miscellaneous sheet metal. But the body was not to be restored, so rather than just junk the truck completely, I decided to build this up as something I could use. And I've had this for many years. I restored it back in the early 80s, and it is showing its age a little bit, but it still runs strong and still gives me good service. So, with that, have a look at some in-depth details of what exactly this truck is.
This former Dodge ambulance is a made-from-parts truck restored by me in the early 80s. The original body was cut off from the cowl rearward and was not restorable. Since there was not enough there to make it original again, I decided to build it to look like a cargo truck, as if Dodge would have made it that way. Because it was an ambulance, it has a longer wheelbase than the standard weapons carrier, which lends better to the wider bed and dual wheels. The cab is a post-war civilian. The box is a modified M101 trailer bed that was widened and the fender wells removed. Top bows are from 1.5 deuces, and the canvas cover was custom made to fit the truck. Outside rear view mirror and mounting brackets are custom made to fit the cab hinges. The tailgate, rear mud flaps, underbed rear filler panel, toolbox, and spare tire carrier were fabricated to complete the look. Front and rear springs are modified with extra leaves added to compensate for the heavier bed and to increase the ride height. The short running boards are ambulance originals. Dual wheels are a bolt-on feature, as is standard on all Dodge half-ton trucks. The transmission is a post-war civilian non-synchro unit. The shifter tower on this transmission was different, but the original half-ton tower bolted on with no modifications necessary. Front and rear axles and transfer case are stock. Engine is a larger 1941 Chrysler Spitfire flathead. This required modification to the front motor mounts. The radiator was also moved forward for fan clearance. Steering gear and pitman arm are from a 1.5-ton Dodge truck. A special modified drag link was fabricated to fit the half-ton swivel ball on the front axle. Cab interior is close to a stock WC truck with early civilian-style gauges. Speedometer is just about to turn 30,000 miles, which represents the total miles driven since I first restored this truck. The vent windows are civilian, though similar to the factory ambulance version. Interior light and switch are from the post-war cab and used in this build. Rear window glass guard was custom fabricated. Heater is a post-war truck unit. The custom cup holder has a 6 to 12 volt power connector used for cell phone charging or any other low power 12 volt accessory.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video I put together and that it answers some of your questions. And if you want to know any more information about this truck, what I did to it, or how long it took me to do it, feel free to drop me a line or send me a message on Instant Message, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks for watching.